Ask all members of the media, please identify themselves and their affiliation prior to their first question. Coach,
so is that okay there?
That's fine right there.
First off, want to commend Mines, an outstanding basketball team. You know, they did today what they do. They're very mentally tough kids. They play very, very hard. They're very well coached, and then they're an experienced team. And I think what gets lost is they're also very talented. I think people talk about their toughness, and talk about their smarts, and how well coached they are. It takes talent, and they have a really, really good point guard who was a player of the year in our conference, and Minchwander is an excellent big. When you have a good point guard and you have a post guy that you can go to, it makes everybody's job in between a lot easier. And so I want to give a lot of credit to them. I think the most deserving team, as hard as it is to say it, the most deserving team won tonight. And I think the better basketball team over the course of the year won this basketball game based on those factors that I just talked about. Very proud of my kids. You know, we gave a very good effort. We didn't play well. Clearly, the first half might be the worst we played all year. But, you know, I thought we defended decently in the first half. They shot 25% from the field. Anytime you defend, you have a chance to win a basketball game, and they kept us within striking distance, and then we were able to catch it in the second half, and then it became a game of execution and the factors that I talked about, their toughness, their intelligence, the fact that they're very well coached, their experience, and then those key players that they have, I believe was the difference in the basketball game.
This time we'll open up to the floor. So you please identify yourself.
So Jack Herder, big professor in town. How are the two kids that got hurt?
You know, Jamiko Werner is actually coming off of a concussion. He was cleared about 10 days ago. He did not play in our last game that we played Mines in the conference tournament. And he was cleared at that time, but as a precaution, we did not play him. So our concern with him is big because it's a repeat concussion situation in a very short period of time. Marcus Richards had a concussion earlier in the year. The two kids ran into each other, knocked each other silly. You know, I haven't had a chance to talk to Jamiko. He was in the training room. Marcus looks like he's starting to shake the cobwebs a little bit.
Seth, you guys really made it a point to score in the paint today. Talk a little bit about getting down low and how important it was to get those post touches.
Well, we practiced all week about, you know, we could take them off the drive, and we really tried to emphasize that this year, or this game. And it worked for the most part. I just think we tried to force a little too much, didn't execute like Coach said when we needed to. But yeah, there's a big point of emphasis for us this game to really attack on the dribble and get it inside and attack their big man and attack their depth.
Coach, your bench came up big tonight too, 25 points. Talk a little bit about that production.
You know, we're kind of a weird team. If you look at us, our bench scoring is always a little disproportionate. We don't really focus on who starts. Our two leading scorers generally come off the bench, not tonight. So we're always pretty productive numbers-wise off the bench because you know, DeRay Wilson's our leading scorer. We hold back a little bit and bring him in at both guard spots. So that's not that unusual for us off the bench just because we change lineups.
Coach, you think this kind of a tournament is something the kids have to experience once before you can maybe make that leap at this level?
You know, right now I'd like to say that because of the situation we're in. I haven't been in the NCAA tournament before with another team. I know that it's difficult. I know sometimes the stage can overwhelm you a little bit. I tease our kids all the time that no one would know if we were nervous because we miss a lot of shots and turn the ball over a lot anyway. But I think nerves played a part early. I think more than anything, it's interesting to watch your team react to these situations. It's not so much the play as your demeanor. When things aren't going well, if you get overly frustrated because you want so badly to do well in this big situation, and guys get really frustrated with each other. I thought more than anything for us tonight, and I think what it taught us is no matter how big the situation is, you have to stay together. We pulled apart a little bit in the first half. I thought we did a better job in the second half. I certainly hope you're right, or your premise is correct, that you have to go through it, because if we can get back here next year, we'll say we've been through it already.
Any more questions?
Like, you know, it turned out to be a one and done. Was this season just kind of a nice way for you to wrap up?
Yeah, I think, I mean, minus this result here, I mean, it was a really good year. We broke a lot of records as a team, school records, and it was really fun. It was cool to come off, you know, some struggling years and really have a good year to go out. I don't know. I think it's been a really successful year. Coach says all the time, you know, if you win 20 games at the collegiate level, that's a really good year. I mean, obviously we wanted to keep playing, but you know, I think all in all, it was a great way to spend my final year.
All right, thanks, gentlemen.
Thank you.